good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Film My Run on Zwift. My name is Stephen Cousins and we are broadcasting live on Facebook and on YouTube. While we're getting everything ready, it would be absolutely awesome if you could go and subscribe to the Film My Run YouTube channel and also the Zwift Live YouTube channel. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/filmmyrun and also Twitter at filmmyrun, and the website is www.filmmyrun.com. It's very nearly time, so sit back, relax, don't forget to drop me a ride on and watch me do all the hard work.
Neil Messenger, hello. Jonathan Perkin, hello. Carol Rushworth, hello. Sebastian, Tina, hello. Good evening. Anthony Anderson, good evening. We have 15 seconds to go before we start our spring marathon training medium long run, sponsored by Noble Pro. Thank you very much to them. Heart rate has just dropped off for some reason, don't know why. We're going to go at 9 kph for 90 minutes. So let's do it. So Sebastian has the red beacon today. I have the yellow beacon. We have about 12 or 13 runners who have decided to join us today for 90 minutes of jogging, light jogging, nice and easy, no heroics from anyone, unless you really want to go super speedy and fast, then you can, by all means. Jonathan says, how's the leg, Neil? It's cold outside, but I'm happy to say I'm wearing a jumper and I've got the doors closed at the moment. In 15 minutes, my wife is going to arrive with a lovely flask of warm tea. So I shall be all right. The big news today, and let me tell you, it really is big news. Oh no, the microphone's playing up. Hang on. Is the microphone playing up? 1, 2, 3. Oh, I might have the volume too loud. Am I distorting when I talk to you? Or does it sound okay? Very strange. I've just discovered that when I talk, I've never known this before. When I talk in the mic, the microphone light goes from green to orange. That's obviously indicating that I'm talking into it, but I don't also know if it means that I'm talking too loud into it. Anyway, the big news is that I've bought a new holder for the microphone because I was wondering whether my old holder, which was all broken, was shorting out the mic sometimes. So I've got a brand new holder. That thing there, the black thing there. That's my new holder for the microphone. I was beginning to think that because the old holder was broken, that it was shorting out the mic, which is why I was having so many microphone problems. Anyway, good evening, Lee Betts. Good evening, Paul Hayward. Let me just say hello to everyone on the game. Thank you so much for joining today. Free to stay for the full 90 minutes or however long you desire. This is supposed to be a low heart rate, slow, easy effort. Of course, it's entirely up to you how you use the session. We have been training specifically for spring marathons. Clive has arrived. Clive is in the house. Some of us are targeting Brighton Marathon in just a few weeks. Anthony's going a little quicker tonight, he says. So, including this session, we have 3 more medium long runs to go on a Friday. Then it's paper time. Clive says he's left his phone at work, so he can't use the companion app tonight. But no panic, Clive is here. So he's going to catch us up. Or maybe he won't. Maybe he'll just stay at 9 kph. He's 3.5 minutes behind us all. And 500 metres behind. Yeah, Neil says not that long for the Brighton Marathon now yet. Gosh, I'm already quite warm actually. Always, the yellow beacon will stay at 9 kph. Sebastian says, we're always in a panic if Clive's not here. The glue that holds us all together, eh? Tina says, how is your lethargy, Stephen? Yeah, better today. I've been productive today, so it's been a good day. I've edited almost all of the Trans Gran Canaria video today, so I'm very pleased that I've got that almost done. I just need to do a voiceover and choose the music, and that's nearly done, so I'm quite pleased with that. Right, my Zwift is sticking every so often. It's freezing every so often. I'm worried it's going to crash. Carol says, I'm not looking forward to Brighton. My longest run so far is 20k. Very anxious. She says she's going to try 30k on Sunday. Good plan, Carol. Yeah, try and get 30k in on Sunday. Or if you can, just for your own mental confidence, try 32k, because that's 20 miles, isn't it? So try and do 32k on Sunday. See how you go. 30 is fine. No, 30 is fine if that's what you can manage. Do 30. Sebastian says he ran 28.5k last Sunday. I'm doing a half marathon race on Sunday. I'm doing the Surrey half marathon, but then I've got my long run on Tuesday. So I'm going to run round the Beachy Head Marathon route on Tuesday. I'm going to cut it a bit short. I'm going to go out with my friend Dan from the Simon Dan channel. We're going to have a little run on Tuesday round the Seven Sisters of the South Downs. So that'll be lovely. But yeah, half marathon race on Sunday, so we'll see how that goes. I'm still not entirely sure whether to try and race it hard or do it at marathon pace. I think I'll probably do it at marathon pace, because that'll still be racing hard for me in my current state of fitness. Tina says Alan finished his treatment today, so now he can start to recover. That is good news, Tina, well done. We'll give him our best. Hope he recovers quickly. Fingers crossed for him. Neil's got a 4-hour drive tomorrow. Where are you going, Neil? Is that for parkrun? We've got an hour's drive to parkrun tomorrow. We're going to do parkrun in Eastbourne tomorrow. I've not done Eastbourne parkrun for many years, but I have done it a few times. Just not for a long time. Anyone got any stories from the week they'd like to tell us? Ten minutes gone and we're into the tube station. Tina, what route are we on this week? Oh, the Surrey Hills route. We're on the Surrey Hills, so we are going to be climbing. And it's a nearly 43 kilometre route. So we're not going to get anywhere near the end of that. Neil has Bath half marathon on Sunday. So is your leg okay? I missed whether you said your leg was all right or not, Neil. Tina says it will be pretty. Even though we won't reach the end, it's going to be nice. So that's good. As has become tradition on this Friday run, I'm going to have a sip of tea every 15 minutes. We might have to wait half an hour because I don't know whether Victoria's going to make it in here with my flask of tea within the next 3.5 minutes. And I don't feel like I need tea just yet. But in 18.5 minutes, I will need tea. So let's hope she brings it in by then. Good to have Theo Heldon with us as well again today. And a Capone. And now I know the first name, but I've forgotten it. Bear with me. Len Capone from the USA. And we've got Jordan Steele with us as well. Try Mum is running with us today. Julian Isia from France. And Diana Mistela as well from, I think that's the Czech Republic. Now, was it last week? We were all praising Clive for what a good job he was doing of bringing up the rear, so to speak, in his duties as Red Beacon sweeper. Sebastian is having none of it. Sebastian is forging ahead. And he's going to lead us out with his Red Beacon. So it looks like I'm the sweeper today. Carol says, will you carry a flask around with you in Brighton? No. No, I won't. Much as I would love to, I won't. Neil says his knee is okay at the moment anyway. Okay, so fingers crossed for your knee, Neil. Jonathan says I should have a hip flask with a wee dram in it. A wee dram in my hip flask. That was my Scottish accent, by the way, if you didn't know. Hello, Tiago, who's joined us a bit late. Tiago obviously fell asleep Oh, look. Right, Sebastian's felt guilty now and he's deliberately dropped back. I wasn't having a go, Sebastian. Right, Sebastian has dropped back now. Honestly, Sebastian, I don't really care. I don't mind at all. You do you. It's fine. Right, heart rate is looking okay at the moment. So for me, I'm in zone 1. Heart rate of about 118. It's getting warm, so I am going to think about taking my jumper off shortly. Maybe I'll get to 3k. Let's get to 3k. And then I'll take my jumper off. And then we'll open the doors after about half an hour. Let's see how that goes. So yeah, welcome Tiago, thanks for joining. He's probably just had his dinner. Had his dinner and fell asleep. But now he's with us. And that is 15 minutes gone. Flew by. Apart from the marathon, is anyone training for anything else in the next few weeks? What's the mark? Anthony's training for 10k. What's the 10k that you're doing again? I'm sure you've told us already. Tina's limbering up for summer is what she's doing. Tina, we're all limbering up for summer. I cannot wait for summer. Sebastian's asking how Victoria's foot is. Not perfect. Theo is doing Einshed Marathon. I assume that's a Dutch marathon, Einshed Marathon. On the 11th of April. Good luck with that, Theo. Yeah, Sebastian, Victoria's foot is still not great. So it's a little bit concerning. But we're still holding out hope that it will start to improve soon. So we haven't given up hope just yet. But yeah, she's still not running, Seb, I'm afraid. Otherwise, she would be here with us. She is currently helping Ellis cook the dinner. So this is the second time Ellis has been chef in charge. He's doing his Duke of Edinburgh Bronze Award. And so cooking is one of the skills he's supposed to be learning. Or that's what he's chosen to learn how to cook. So he is cooking dinner once a week. Jonathan says, how was the cooking last week? Yeah, very nice. Very good indeed. Enjoyed it. So he's doing chicken tonight with a breadcrumb coating on the top. So I'm looking forward to having that when I've finished. Yeah, that putting the spoon in the handle thing was weird. I don't agree with it. I think if you get into that habit, you'll start putting it in and when you've got liquids on the spoon and it'll all drip down. So I don't agree with it. I think it's says Chef Cousins. There we go. Look, I've frozen again. Oh no, what's going on? The whole live stream is freezing. The whole live stream is freezing, isn't it? Oh no. Guys, I've got a horrible feeling that this computer is going to crash again this evening. Because it keeps freezing, doesn't it? Are you noticing that? Can you confirm you're noticing me freezing every so often? Right, Jonathan says the audio is okay though. Okay, well, I'm just warning you in advance that I'm worried the computer is going to crash because it feels like it's teetering on the edge. But I will, as long as there's plenty of time remaining, obviously I will join again if I can. My computer seems to be playing up this evening. I am a little bit worried it's going to crash. If I disappear, you'll know why. Remember the days when I used to run 24 hours live stream doing 100 miles on the treadmill and there wouldn't be a blink from the computer? It's true, Anthony, I am a professional. Sebastian, I don't think Victoria would want to walk it. I just think she'd feel like she let herself down. I don't think she'd want to walk it. I think she'd want to try and run it. But, I mean, good plan. But if Victoria can't do it, then we will look at seeing if she can transfer her entry to me, and I'll do it with you, Sebastian. Right, I am going to take my jumper off now. We're past 3k. Oh, it's warm, isn't it? Well, it's warm now. No sign of my cup of tea yet. Len Capone seems to have stopped. Could be a technical dropout. Could have finished. Primum is still going. Steel is still going. So if anybody wants to join us tomorrow, if anybody's local who is watching, we'll be in Eastbourne, East Sussex tomorrow for the Eastbourne Park Run at 9 a.m. UK time. And then the Surrey Half Marathon, which starts in Woking on Sunday. Clive's son Oliver is now a member of the Garmin watch family. Welcome along, Oliver, although I have to admit I'm not wearing my Garmin at the moment, but I do always use it for races. Another freeze! Another freeze! What is going on with the computer? And then a week tomorrow, we're going to be in Dorset. And a week tomorrow is Victoria's birthday. No, not a week tomorrow. Yes, a week tomorrow. A week tomorrow is Victoria's birthday. Saturday the 22nd of March, Victoria turns 21. Sebastian says, welcome, Stephen, to the Apple Watch Ultra family. Thank you, Sebastian. Do you know what? It's funny because last week I had another change of heart and I started wearing my Garmin again. And then about 3 days later, I went back to the Apple Watch again. I've swapped about 3 times now because I really can't make up my mind. See, for runners who are a bit anal about their running stats, it has to be the Garmin. But for gadget freaks who like their connectivity to Apple and the Apple ecosystem, it has to be the Apple Watch. And the Apple Watch does look better than the Garmin watches. But as a running watch, it's nowhere near good enough. So sometimes I love my Garmin and I want to wear it all the time. Other times I think, do you know what? No, I prefer the sleek look of the Apple Watch, and I'm not that bothered about my stats. I'm not that bothered about HRV or, all those hill training score and training readiness. I'm not bothered. And then a few days later I go, I am bothered. I want all those stats. I don't know. Tina says I'm fickle. I totally agree with you. It is pathetic. Paul Hayward reminds me that I do have 2 arms. Well, this is true. I could be... Whose bum is that? I bet it was Carol Rushworth's bum, wasn't it? Yes, I could be like DC Rainmaker and wear the Garmin on one wrist and the Apple Watch on another. I don't know, how much of a... How anal do you want me to be? Jonathan says, yeah, but you've now ruined your stats. Yeah, but, I could get them back again, couldn't I? I mean... It only takes 3 months and you've got your HRV back again and your training status would all be okay again. I'm not bothered about losing a few months of it here and there. And the runs are all still on Garmin Connect and on my watch. My watch knows what running I'm doing. It just doesn't know what sleeping and I'm doing. And what my resting heart rate is every day. There must be a way to port the data that's on my Apple Watch through the health app on my phone to Garmin Connect. But I haven't worked out how to do that yet. Oliver took his new watch out for a run and came back with a VO2 max of 63. For goodness sake. How dare he, Clive, eh? How dare he? Right, nearly at 4.5k in, and we're coming up to half an hour's run. Done. 30 minutes down, 1/3 of the way there, guys. Well done. Keep it up. I did say I was going to open the doors, didn't I? So I might do that. Clive is thinking that he will do parkrun tomorrow. Neil, no, Victoria is now no longer doing Brighton Marathon. She won't be ready in time. She's not even running at all at the moment. And there's only 4 weeks to go to Brighton, so no, she won't be doing Brighton Marathon. Right, let's open the doors. Got a bit steamed up in here. Oh my goodness, that feels a lot colder. It went up to 16.5 degrees inside shed quarters with the doors closed. So there's definitely a fresh breeze just coming in now. So it looks like we might have to wait till halfway before I get my flask of tea. I'm not going to be overly demanding. But if it gets to 40 minutes in, I may have to broadcast on Google and just check with my wife that she has remembered that she was going to bring me a flask of tea. She's clearly not watching the live stream. She's diligently helping Ellis with the dinner. That's what she's doing. So just remember, guys, the idea of this run is just to keep relaxed, nice and low heart rate. If you can keep it in zones 1 or 2, that's the best thing if you can. We don't want you pushing it too hard. This is all about time on feet, stamina, and endurance. And you don't have to run fast to get that. So just keep it nice and steady. I've managed to stay in zone 1 at the moment. Average, anyway. Around about 116 beats per minute. Clive talking about his son Oliver having gone out for just one run and got a VO2 max of 63. Paul says, yeah, but what will his VO2 max be in his late 40s? Exactly, Paul. Exactly. The Yellow Beacon group have just hit 5 kilometres. I hope you are all enjoying your run. just keep it nice and relaxed and build that stamina and endurance. Sebastian says it's okay that you deliver the Maltesers in the meantime. Well, I would... I see somebody standing behind me. I haven't got any Maltesers to deliver. Victoria clearly was listening to the live stream. Oh, you were? Oh! How exciting! Jonathan Koss has just come on. What is Victoria holding up? Paul says, hi, Victoria. Sebastian says, hello, Victoria. I didn't even see her come into the room. She was standing secretly behind me. And she... Yes, no, I was talking about the fact that my tea hadn't arrived yet. But I wasn't going to hassle you about it, because I'm a lovely husband. Oh, did you make it ages ago and then you forgot to bring it? Oh, bless her. I love my wife. She made the cup of tea and then she went all the way to the co-op to buy Maltesers to bring in here. Now, I mean, I'm not going to complain that the tea has probably gone cold in the meantime. It was very nice of her to go to the co-op. I'm not having to go. I like my hot tea, but, it's probably gone cold now. But I won't say anything to her. I'll just let it go. It's fine. She's bought me Maltesers and a cup of tea. Thank you very much, darling. Okay. Do you want any Maltesers, Victoria? Victoria's going to have Maltesers later. My live stream is still freezing. It's not good, is it? So hopefully it won't crash. Right, I'm going to have a Malteser. Oh, hang on a minute, look. Right, lovely. Right, now, should I wait? I'm going to wait 8 minutes. No, I'll have it now. Thank you, lovely wife. Carol says, keep digging your hole. Neil's just going to join us for an hour tonight, so he's not doing the full 90 minutes. That's fine. You rest up for your half marathon, Neil. I have Maltesers. Does anyone want Malteser? I'm very happy to hand out the Maltesers that I didn't know I was getting. Hello, Leafon. No, we're doing 90 minutes, so an hour and a half. 1 hour and a half. So I would say a full long run is anything over 2 hours. A medium long run, between an hour and a half. Dare you? My hands are lovely and dry. It's just the rest of me that's dripping. Okay, Jonathan says, right, can somebody tell me what this whoosh thing is all about? I had a look at a stream of it the other day, and the runner's graphics are ... Anthony Anderson's heart rate is 126. That's not bad, Anthony. That's still in zone 2. Keep it there. So, right, Jonathan, we're just exploring MyWhoosh. Yes, the avatars run very amusingly, but the graphics are quite good in general. Less cartoony than Zwift. And because Zwift HQ are paying literally no attention to runners at all, we thought we might explore getting some interest on MyWhoosh. Because if Zwift have some competition, which admittedly is a long way off yet, but if Zwift had any running competition in the virtual running space, they might actually put some effort into doing something positive with running. As it is, they just completely ignore it. So, we're trying out MyWhoosh. There is a MyWhoosh Facebook page, MyWhoosh Runners Facebook page if you want to join that. And if you want to come and have a go on MyWhoosh, it's available on all the same platforms, all the same devices as Zwift, so Mac, PC, iOS, Android, Apple TV. Oh, I don't know if it's available on Apple TV actually. Anyway, we've been using it for a few weeks now, and we're having a lot of fun with it. Just been a recent update to version 4, which has improved a few things. Jonathan says Carol wouldn't be able to keep a straight face if she ran watching her avatar. Tina reminds us that her avatar is currently a man. Yeah, there are one or two oddities about MyWhoosh, but we're hoping those things can be ironed out in the next few months. Or years. Oh no! What's going on there? Don't need to pop up like that. Paul Haynes says my avatar doesn't exist yet. Not been born yet, Paul. Come on, if you are on Zwift and you have a computer or any device that will run MyWhoosh, why don't you download MyWhoosh and give it a go? Lee Fun says, who is Crisp? Crisp is just some software that I use sometimes, but I'm not using it today. I never have a Polish single lady pop up. What are you on about? Gotta fix that quickly. Come on. No. Oh, need to fix it. Oh, I can't fix it. Oh well, I'll fix that later. I think that was that the Polish lady that you were referring to? Right, good catch, Clive. Clive has caught us up now. He is back in the pack. Right, I'm going to fix that now that I've seen it. Bear with me, I'm just doing some technical stuff. It's very professional and you wouldn't understand. Right, let's try that again. Well, that's a good one. The workout editor's good. If you haven't tried the workout editor, you should. If you want to build your own workouts, very handy. Sanya, is that her? Hang on a second, let's do another one. Not her. Not that one. No. Oh, Zwift Insider. There we go. There it is. Stania, 25. Polish. I don't know why it popped up. I've no idea. That's one of the strange things about my computer is sometimes it just does stuff and I've no idea why. Like the freezing that's happening tonight. Every so often my computer just stops momentarily, just for a few seconds, and then it'll start up again. Although it hasn't happened for a few minutes. Carol says, I dare you to chat. Carol, what makes you think I haven't chatted? 7 kilometres done. 7 kilometres completed for the Yellow Beacon group. Full stop. Keep going, everyone. Keep that heart rate in zones 1 or 2. Right, Clive says, as a viewer, I haven't noticed any freezing. I think some people did earlier on. It was pointed out earlier on, Clive. Tina says she's not watching, she's only listening. Just as well, Tina. I'm running naked today, so it's just as well you're not watching. Right, my timings are all out for my having my cup of tea thing regime. So I'm going to have a drink of tea in just about 2 minutes. When we've done 50 minutes of running, I'm going to have a little drink of tea and another Malteser. But yes, Tina, everyone else will confirm I have taken all my clothes off for this run, so it's a shame that you're not watching because you're missing a treat. Oh, Tina says, I can't see. Not that I'm not watching. There's a difference. Oh, have you not got your glasses on? I mean, it amounts to the same thing, Tina. Is it just that you're refusing to look? That's what it is, isn't it? It's not that you can't see, it's just you're refusing to look. Oh, yes, exactly. Leaf on, I get sidetracked. I get very sidetracked. So I miss loads of comments. Right, Anthony Anderson is on 8 kilometres now. So he is pushing on a bit. He's working hard today. Or, you know, harder than the rest of us anyway. We are approaching tea time and Malteser time. Here we go. 50 minutes done. A sip of tea. Oh, that is good tea. And a Malteser. Nearly choked on my Malteser then. Never speak with your mouth full. Paul Hayward reckons that you're gonna have some quiet time while I drink my tea. Not on your Nelly. Not a chance of it. Tina says we won't be that lucky. You sure won't. I can scoff tea and Maltesers in seconds. Leaf on, I just do what I like. You just have to put up with it, I'm afraid. I do what I want. If you're not happy... I mean, nobody ever said this was a professional broadcast. Tina, you say watch me throw it all over the treadmill, but you've just told me you can't see what's going on. You're going to completely miss that. It's going to be fun for everyone else. Right, I'm going to drop some ride-ons. Let's go up to the front of the field. So Missila, Diana is on 10 kilometres. She's got her headphones on, looking very cool. Right, Tina's now put her glasses on so she can see what the heck's going on. And then we've got Philippe, who must have joined late as is on 5.4 kilometres. Well done to Philippe. Not entirely sure what the country flags are there, so hang on a minute, let me see. So Diana is from Croatia. Diana Misla is from Croatia. So well done to her. And Philippe is from Slovakia. So let's try and remember those flags. The one with the banner, the one with the shield in the middle is Croatia. The one with the shield to the left is Slovakia. And of course, the colours are the other way around as well. But I mean, I always seem to get these confused. Right, Anthony Anderson. Not sure what country flag that is. Some red cross, I'm not sure what that is. Len Capone. We've already given Len a ride on. Len is on 8.3 kilometres from the USA. Well done to him. Carol. Good on you, Carol. Well done. And Theo is just ahead from the Netherlands. A little group of Brits now in the Yellow Beacon group. There's Jonathan. There's Neil. Well done, Tina. And Vic Jord from Norway. Vidar Vic Jord. Well done to Vidar. Leapon says, I'm running as a well. I've never seen a running water well. That would be a good London Marathon world record attempt. Run the London Marathon as a well. Clive Finnemore. Well done to Clive and Sebastian. Dutifully bringing up the rear. Well done, Sebastian. There are more in the group behind. Well, it says there are more, but actually I can't see them listed, so maybe there aren't. Paul Hayward says, running the London Marathon dressed as a well would be well good, he says. Paul living up to his reputation on Zwift Runners as the Pun King. Leafon says, maybe I appear too rare to dethrone him. Nobody dethrones me. Well, actually, apart from Tina and my wife quite often. And to be fair, Sebastian and Clive actually as well. And Carol, usually, to be fair. All right, a lot of people dethrone me a lot of the time, let's be fair. There's not a lot I can do about it. You know what? That 10 minutes has disappeared really quickly. It's nearly time for the 1 hour cup of tea, isn't it? This run is going really quickly. I think my mind is distracted by other things. And the time is just disappearing. I'm really worried. I'm still worried about this computer crashing. But we've been going almost an hour now, so it might be all right. I have to say, I'm quite looking forward to doing Eastbourne Park Run in the morning. Haven't done Eastbourne for ages. Okay, well done, Neil. Thanks for joining, Neil. Take care. See you soon. Good luck with your half marathon. So Neil is finishing, and he has Bath half marathon on Sunday. So everybody wish him lots of luck for Sunday. Wow, I wouldn't even know how to pronounce that, Lifon. So Lifon's using Russian lettering there. If you're looking at chat. It looks like Noa, but apparently spelled Paul, like Paul. Paul says, early Bath for Neil tonight. Good luck, enjoy, Neil. Tina did Bath half marathon in 2016, says she loved it. And we have just hit 9 kilometres. And it's time for that cup of tea. Right, 1 hour done. We are into the final 30 minutes. I feel like this has gone really quickly. Maybe it's because I have Maltesers and a flask of tea. Anthony has stopped at 10 kilometres. Oh, yes, of course. That's what it is, Tina. So Anthony is done. Well done, Anthony. Fantastic work. Go and relax. Jonathan did the Brett Lid half marathon last weekend. Flattest ever. Strava says 2 meters of elevation. That is incredible. Only 2 meters of elevation. And where is that? Brett Lid. Where is Brett Lid? Or Lid? Is it just Lid? Whereabouts is that, Jonathan? I might have to put my name down for next year. Anybody think I should put a new music playlist together? I mean, have we had this one for about 5 years now? Yes, okay, Lid near Dover, that's it, yes. I think I have been through it in the car before. But it is definitely flat around that area, isn't it? Near the power station, is it? Something like that on that... Near that area where the power station is. What's it called? I can't remember what the power station's called now. All right, Paul Hayward says Clive and Sebastian have some good grooves. Sebastian says, Paul, would you mind not throwing so much rubbish on the street? Because poor Sebastian's having to clear up after you. I don't know why poor old Paul is getting the brunt of the accusations. But he just says sorry, so maybe it is him. We're almost at 10k, guys. In the beautiful Surrey Hills, starting to climb another incline. Not that we're using incline on the treadmills, of course. Oh, thank you, Jonathan. I assume you mean the one I posted on my personal Facebook page the other day. Leaf on. Most people want to dethrone me, that's why. Get me off my high horse. Jonathan, that song was from, when I was in my mid-20s. I was in a band, and that was one of the songs that we had in our band. Kilometres completed for the Yellow Beacon group. So we have 3.5k left to run, guys. 23 minutes to go. No, you can't. Stop. Anyone who carries on into the final half hour has to keep going to the end. That's the new rule that I've just made up. If you can make it over an hour, then you may as well do the last half hour. Same as me, Clive. I did 10k as well. I couldn't be bothered to type in 13k. I'm quite pleased with my heart rate today. We are in zone 1 and we've stayed in zone 1 for the whole run. I might have to go back and look at last week's and see if I crept into zone 2 last week, because I've got a feeling that's an improvement. Right, Leaf on, now I'm getting confused. Yeah, I'm definitely confused, Leaf on. Unbelievable. I've just spilled my tea. Tina said I would do it. Bingo for Tina. Spill my tea on the floor. Smashed the flask. Dropped it on the floor. This is what happens, Sebastian. When I run on my run, even though it says 9 kilometres an hour, I quite often find that I fall behind everyone else. Lee Bet says, did everyone receive their Brighton bib number and wave today? Yes. In fact, I think I got mine yesterday. Or was it today? No, I think it was yesterday. I think I got mine yesterday, Lee, but I've got it. Right, I'm going to look up on YouTube last week's medium long run and see if oh, how do I change channels? This is ridiculous. I don't know how to change channels. There we are. Right, now let's look up last week's run. Okay, yes, so it looks like I was in the green for a lot of last week's run. A lot of the kilometres last week was in zone 2. This week, everything is in zone 1. That is an improvement, isn't it? That is an improvement. Well, I am delighted with that. Leafon says, 10k a day, Clive. How much is that in time? Is it like walking 4 hours a day? Probably, maybe not quite 4 hours a day. Maybe 3 hours of walking. I mean, you could probably walk 10k in an hour and a half. But of relaxed walking, maybe 3 hours? I don't know. No, actually, no, 2 hours max. You can walk 10k in 2 hours easily. Clive put T-spinner, and he meant to say T-spiller. Voice to text problems. 11 kilometres completed. Unbelievable. Kilometre 11 is in zone 2. Unbelievable. That's the stress of spilling my tea, isn't it? Okay, we are coming up to the final sip of tea time and Maltesers. He says, I never used to be able to do this run all in the green zone, which is zone 2. Now I can. There you go. Fantastic. Carol, how's your heart rate doing? So, yeah, definite improvements. It's all about consistency. You know, do this every week. 13.5 kilometres, 90 minutes every week. You've got to improve your resting heart rate and your heart rate effort when you are doing this run. It will improve. Add in a couple of speed sessions there and maybe an even longer run on Sundays and you are rocking and rolling, let me tell you. Sebastian, green as well. 11 greens. I think I've got 10 blues and 1 green, which I'm annoyed about that 11 green. But this is going to be green as well, this next one. Paul Hayward is in the green as well. Really great work, everyone, with that low heart rate. Okay, time for a cup of tea. Right, Jonathan has been green all the way, heart rate 135. Carol Rushworth, yellow road all the way for her, 141. That's fine, Carol. No worries. What you want to start worrying when you get into zone 4. Zone 3 is 5. It's fine. Minutes left, and then we can all rest. That's fantastic from Philippe. Said only came for 10k, and he's been persuaded to stay to the end. I think they felt like they had to stay to the end. Leafon says, everyone says consistency is key, but I like short bursts of activity. That's fine. I think that's fine, Leafon. You know what? So what I do is I will have a block of training. So from January till April, I will do a special block of training where I'm training for a marathon. Now, it hasn't worked out very well this year because I've been injured. But after that's finished, I will then take a rest. So consistency is key in your specific training block. But once your training block is finished, it's fine then to rest for a few days or a few weeks, if you want to, before you start training for your next adventure, your next race. Some people, of course, like to be consistent through the whole year. And I like to try and run every week, at least 2 or 3 times a week, even when I'm not training for something. Although, to be fair, I'm almost always training for something. Yeah, that's fine. If you lose interest, sometimes you lose your mojo, don't you? And Leafon says, sometimes I lose interest, I hit a wall and I take a pause, and that's absolutely fine. It's perfectly okay to do that. It's, just keep the consistency when you have a goal, that's something that you need to train for, a goal that you want to reach. Yeah, exactly. Leafon says, not only in training, but people say consistency is key no matter what you do, like in your job, your house chores, etc. Absolutely. I totally agree. Yes. Tina says, I love to run and I just run to enjoy myself and stay fit. And there you go. But you do also train for things as well, Tina. And I think you'll find you go through peaks and troughs, don't you? So you'll go through times when you love running a little bit more and you do a little bit more of it. And you get a little bit fitter. And then you'll have times when you don't love running quite so much and you don't do it quite so much and you lose a bit of fitness. But that's perfectly normal. Leafon, you do exactly the same as me. Leafon says, there's me piling up dust in my room for about a month and then spending time to make it as clean as possible. That way you feel like you've achieved something. Same as me. I leave my bedroom, my side of the bed is a total mess for 3 months, and then I'll do a big tidy up job. I'll clean everything up and it looks spick and span and beautiful for about a month. And then it goes to pot again. That's interesting. Tina says, I love running more. Now I don't race anymore. No pressure. Interesting. Yes, I like that thought. Not quite ready to give up racing just yet, but I see exactly where you're coming from. Carol says, and you too, Stephen. Is that in referring to loving running and not loving running? And being fit and unfit? Definitely me. Right, 1 kilometre left. Sebastian says he's got 3 weeks more running, and then 2 weeks off to my Madeira vacation. Beautiful. Oh, thank you, Carol. Right, Carol meant when she said, and you too, Stephen, she said, Tina is always there to pick you up when you're down. Love her for that. And she says, and you too, Stephen. Thank you, Carol. Well, I hope by me just being a bit daft on here a couple of times a week, that gives you a bit of a smile. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes remaining. It's been an absolute joy and a pleasure to run with you all once again today. Leaf on, yes. It says, do you stream other games? Well, only other running games, so we do MyWhoosh, don't we? Do you remember you came and you were chatting when we were using MyWhoosh, which is a different game to Zwift? But I don't stream any, like, you know, epic games kind of war of Warcraft. What is it called? World of Warcraft or anything like that. I don't do any of those games. Roblox. What, me streaming Roblox would be funny? Actually, so is MyWhoosh is an epic game, I think, isn't it? As in epic with the capital E. MyWhoosh belongs to Epic Games, I think. Or maybe it just uses Unreal Engine, and Unreal Engine is Epic Games. I think. I'm not entirely sure. 3 minutes to go. That was another green heart rate zone there, so 2 greens now. 11 blues and 2 greens. That's not bad. Thanks for joining, everyone, and well done for staying the full 90 minutes. You will be fitter tomorrow. Yeah, Leaf, well, I'm not really a gamer. My son does Minecraft. Not so much these days. Actually, no, not Minecraft. He does Roblox. He used to do Minecraft, but now he does Roblox. Clive says, a pleasure to run with you all. Thank you, Stephen. Have a good weekend, everyone. And see you next time. Jonathan says, thanks, Stephen. Cheers all. Have a great weekend. Carol says, thanks all. Appreciate it. Hey, but don't forget your proper long run on Sunday! Exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Paul Hayward says it's been as epic as normal. Thanks all. Cheers, Paul. It's been as amazing as usual. Paul says, have a great weekend, everybody. Tina says, don't forget to stretch. I'll definitely be stretching. Stretching to get my dinner from the middle of the table. That's what I'll be doing. And there we are, 13.5 kilometres done. And we can all go and have our dinner, have a nice long shower, and settle down for the evening. It's been an absolute pleasure, everybody. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for watching. Thank you to Noble Pro for sponsoring. If you want a Noble Pro treadmill, the link to get a discount off a Noble Pro treadmill is in the description. WZ, thinking about doing the Fast Friday workout. Go for it. Yeah. Is that coming up soon? If you want an interval session, yeah, the Fast Friday workout is a good one to do. 30 minutes from now, go for it. Do it. If you're feeling up for it, I'm not. I've had my fill of interval sessions, Monday track and Wednesday interval session here on Zwift. So I'm done with my intervals this week, but I think I might try and go fast at Parkrun tomorrow. But we'll see. Right, that is it from me. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. Really, really well done for taking part. If you did, and if you lasted the full 90 minutes, even more kudos. Well done to you. Thank you so much. Take care, everyone. And Clive will see you at 12 o'clock UK time. A double session for WZ. Okay, go for it. Not for me, but if you want to, you do it. Yeah, Clive will see you on Sunday for 5K your way on MyWhoosh. So go and download MyWhoosh if you want to have a go with that. Clive will take you through 5 kilometres on MyWhoosh on Sunday, and I will be back on Wednesday for the interval session. So the last 2 interval sessions coming up, but take a look at Zwift.run on the web, Zwift.run/live schedule, and that will show you all the live streams we have coming up on the channel this and next week. So go and have a look at that. Take care, everyone. Thanks for joining. See you soon. Bye-bye.